Kick the ball forward. Wind causing a little bit of a problem back there for the Seawolves. It is swirling around a little bit, and that's going to be a throw into the Hurricanes. Ramsey with the throw. Rather backheaded a little bit there by Fiona Whalen. But that's going to run out for a goal kick. Certainly a pleasant afternoon here. There's a bit of a breeze. It's causing a little bit of problems with the corner flags. I see one down right now. And the assistant referee's flags are certainly fluttering a little bit. But otherwise than that, it's a nice day for soccer for sure. Had quite a bit of a little bit of rain yesterday, certainly last night, but forecast today seems to be pretty clear, thank goodness. There's going to be a throw on the far side. Shields on the far side to Sacco. Tries to play left-footed, looking for Ramsey. It's picked up by Carissa George. She comes forward to Canali. That's intercepted, and ball's played forward, looking for Jenna Marr. Nice ball forward there by Hope Godet. Something for Marr to run onto, but Bethany McDougall is there, and Ruck can clear. Carissa George picks it up in the midfield. Hope Godet could not quite control that. And that's a good ball there to Canali. Tries to get forward from left back. Manages to find Ramsey. She comes inside to Saka. And here's Georgia Seals. Good ball inside there to Kristen Taylor. She looks to go inside again for Shields, but it's a little bit too strong. Carissa George is going to pick that one up. Looks to maybe try and get a shot here from the top of the area, but it's a good challenge that came in. Good hustle here from the Hurricanes, and that's going to be a free kick. Hope Godet there adjudged to have gone through the back of the Hurricanes player, so that will be a free kick in a good position. Certainly plenty of opportunity to get the ball up and down here. Hayden Chasson is standing over it right now. Looks like it's Carissa George standing over it with her. Looks like George is going to probably strike this. Just touch forward, chip forward. And in the end, it didn't really sort of amount too much. It wasn't really a shot on goal as such, and it was too close to the goalkeeper to give the Hurricanes forwards an opportunity to run in. Good ball down the line. Jenna Marr's going to chase that with Canali. Canali. Oh, it's a bit of a risky pass, and here's an opportunity for the Seawolves. It was a risky pass back by Canali, and it was the dangerous Josie Splitgerber there who had a sight on goal. She didn't really get it with as much power as I don't think she would have liked, and in the end it was a pretty comfortable save for goalkeeper Rutt, but Splitgerber is the danger player for the Seawolves. She's the captain, fourth-year player. She was the female athlete of the year last year for the Seawolves, and certainly considered by Coach PJ Ward as their go-to. And an early sight of goal there for Splitgerber, which Ali Rutt was able to deal with. Canali with the throw. Played forward by Godet. There's Jenna Marr. Georgia Doucette's there. Godet again. Goes back to Hayley Coleman. She goes back to goalkeeper Grant Spin. Carissa George is going to pick that up. Good challenge there. Here's Coleman once again. Good interception by Georgia Doucette, who was solid last week in her game for the Hurricanes last Sunday. Had a very good game, the first-year student from Charlottetown. Looks as if she'll be a good addition to the Hurricanes back line this year. Coleman with the throw. And it's going to be taken again. Assistant referee Aziz just down below us here, indicating that the ball didn't come in, so Coleman will take it again. Cadets battling with George. There's Ramsey. Nice leave there by Sacco, but it's going to be a chance for the Seawolves again. Split Gerber tried to find Ma, but she couldn't control it. Bit of a miscontrol this time by Ramsey. Good play by Coleman again, who looks a pretty strong presence back there for the Seawolves. Here's Georgia Shields into the midfield for Carissa George, looking for some options ahead of her. That's a good ball out to the left wing where Ramsey will just play it forward. In the end, it was over Chasson, and that should be dealt with easily enough by the Seawolves back line. Try and build something again. They go long. Once again, nice touch there by Split Gerber. Ma's going to run onto it, but Canali is there. This time her back pass is a lot more assured than the one we saw previously. And this time the ball will just run through to goalkeeper Rutt. Still scoreless here after just gone 11 minutes. Both sides just feeling each other out a little bit. Ma quickly with the challenge. George has to work. Here's Godet. Played forward. Rather not too much direction from Anderson, and Rutt's able to gather that one without any difficulties. Good clearance by Rutt, left-footed. There's Coleman again. Nice tackle by Chasson, tracking back there. And that just went out on Ramsey, so that'll be a throw to the Seawolves. Split Gerber. That's going to be a throw to the Hurricanes. Two set battles with Ma, out to George, who knocks it into the midfield for Sacco. Shields finds Taylor. Shields continued the run there, gets it back, goes back to Taylor. Hurricanes trying to build something up on that right hand side, but there's a good challenge that's come in. Taylor's battling for that there with Lindsay Anderson, and that looks like it's just gonna, yep, it's gonna throw a goal kick. Here's Coleman. Played forward for Godet to run onto. She's gonna put Canelli under some pressure, and she does so. That is going to be a throw to the Seawolves. Just a welcome to wherever you happen to be tuning in from. If you're Hurricanes fan, not able to get to Cornwall today, thank you for joining us, and especially anybody here from any Seawolves supporters from UNB. It's good to have you here. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the game. Nice throw there, and a shout out to the athletics department at UNBSJ. I was doing the research for the game today, and the information on the site for the media and for the information is excellent. So just wanted to give a shout out there to the folks at the Seawolves athletics department for the great job that they do in supplying the information for their teams. And that's gone over the bar from Anderson. Certainly very helpful this morning, as I say, doing the research to have the game reports and video and the media guides and the rosters. So big thanks and congratulations to the Seawolves staff there for doing such a great job in keeping everybody informed with what's going on with the Seawolves. No doubt they'll be hoping that they'll have a winning write-up to put on the website after today, as they look to pick up their first win of the season. But they're going to have to do some defending here. Ball goes back to Grant Spin, who can't control it, and that will be a throw on the far side to the Hurricanes. Come up to the 15-minute mark. Still no score as Chason tries to run onto that, but Grant Spin is able to pick that up. And now UNBSJ will try and get something going from the back. Ball's played forward by Gordon. Good tackle by George. Here's Gauthier. A strong challenge coming in there by Anderson, which was fairly a simple decision for referee O'Regan. It's going to be a throw on this near side. Here's Sacco doing well there. Sacco had a good game last week there. The Japanese international student who plays in the centre of the midfield. Very technical on the ball. Does a lot of good things to get the Hurricanes playing. Is Canali. She's going to be able to cross this left-footed. Tries to play it inside instead to Chason, but she's well covered there, and that's going to be another throw to the Hurricanes. That's going to come loose there to Shields on the far side. Nice turn again by Sacco. Played forward by George. No real power behind that though, and Grant Spin is able to watch that pretty safely into her hands. There's Coleman battling for that with Ramsey. Ramsey looking for some options, goes back to George, who's certainly seen plenty of the ball in this first half. Here's Shields. Tries to fight her way through, but the Seawolves are quick to close the door on that. Here's Doucette once again, first there. Every time the ball's played forward, Doucette seems to be there quickly, and in the end, another pass that's just played forward without any real purpose, and Grant Spin is able to just to gather that, and she'll clear it right-footed. Certainly a bit of a scrappy game, really. The Hurricanes are trying to get some momentum going, but so far the Seawolves back line has been pretty strong. Certainly the Seawolves are not making it easy for the Hurricanes right now, as you would expect. McDougall, only as far as split Gerber, but her pass is misdirected, but she's going to get it back now. Once again, two sets there. And that's going to be a free kick for the Hurricanes. Here's Canali. Inside to George. She's going to have to stretch for that one. Anderson. And that's a good ball now. Here's an opportunity for Taylor to run into. Tries to play it first time, but Chason wasn't quite on the same wavelength, and once again it's a clearance Taylor's going to win it back, though. She's going to go back to Shields, who plays it forward. That's a good ball. Chason's able to get something on it, but she's not able to direct it goalwards, and that will just go harmlessly wide for a goal kick. So we come up to the 20-minute mark in this first half, still scoreless. The goalkeeper really tested so far. Josie Splitberger with the best opportunity for the Seawolves, which was dealt with relatively comfortably by Rutt. And Spins had a few shots from distance to deal with, but nothing to really trouble the Seawolves keeper either. Coleman with the throw. There's Canali into Taylor. That's a good ball looking for Shields, so she's going to get there on the far side. Trying to switch the play a little bit more. The Hurricanes trying to get the right-hand side into play a little bit more often. Most of it's come down the left-hand side so far in this first half. Throw into the Hurricanes. Nice turn by Sacco, and she wins the foul. Tripped by Goodette. And an opportunity once again for the Hurricanes to build something, but George took it too quickly. Shields wasn't quite on the same wavelength, but there will be a throw on that far side. Nice turn by Taylor. Good ball in, well defended by Coleman. That's Grace Gordon on the far side, but Shields is going to get it back again. Tries to find Carissa George. Nice movement, chip forward by side. Not a bad effort there by Sacco. Went more for placement than power and wasn't too far away. Coleman to split Gerber. Trying to find Ma, but Doucette's there. Here's Kate Ramsey. Nice ball inside to Gauthier, but she's bundled off it. Pulled down the line by Benner. Here's Goodette. Not a bad ball there. If Splitberger can get there, which she does, she manages to get sort of half a shot on it that hits the heel of McDougall. And it is going to be cleared by the Hurricanes, and that's not a bad pass for Taylor to run onto. In for a battle there with Pintius, and that's come across. Trinity Goodette there on the far side was in a battle with Taylor, and it's going to be a corner kick to the Seawolves. Good looking corner right under. Oh, and that caused some problems there in the end. It sort of evaded everybody. Grand Spin tried to get a mitt on it, but in the end it went over her head and wide for a goal kick. Coming up to 25 minutes gone here in this first half. No goals as yet. Game hasn't really caught a light. Both teams really struggling to find, I think, some fluency in their attacking play. Plenty of competitiveness in the midfield, and the defences look strong. That goes back to Russ, who's going to clear it left-footed. And that's going to be another throw to the Seawolves. Good step again by Doucette, who's quick to read the danger for the Hurricanes. Good turn by Taylor. Tried to find George, but again, just the accuracy in the pass seems to be missing. That final pass for the Hurricanes at the moment. Throw on the far side, which Shields is going to take. Taylor manages to win the corner. So once again, it's going to be a corner on that far side, which Hayden Chasson is going to take this, probably left-footed, similar to what we just saw a couple of minutes ago, that caused a few nerves at the in the Seawolves back line. A lot of traffic at the far post, a little bit flatter this time, and in the end it goes out of play, and that will be a goal kick. Seawolves have done well so far. They've stuck to their task. They haven't made it easy for the Hurricanes, and have created a couple of chances of their own. I think Coach PJ Ward will be relatively pleased what he's seen of his players so far. Bit of a giveaway there by Doucette. Here's Marr. Kennelly comes across and does well to win it back, but Marr's battling away. Here's George. She's going to play it forward. Flicked on by Taylor. Intercepted, though, by Trinity Goodette. Be a throw this time to the Seawolves. This split Gerber battling with Shields. Ramsey's there first, and she knocks it back to goalkeeper Rutt. Looks to play it long left-footed, intercepted by Hope Goodette, but that's going to be offside. Jenna Marr not back quickly enough, so that will be a free kick to the Hurricanes. Chasson played forward by Isaka. Once again, nice play there by the Hurricanes number 8. Looks for some options. Ramsey keeps it alive. Ramsey back to Sacco. Plays it in right-footed. It's cleared, only as far as Georgia Shields. She's going to knock it inside to Carissa George. Does well to evade one challenge. Going to try and swing it in. Right-footed, is she? Tries to. Just goes to the near post, and that's no danger once again for Grant Spin, who's dealt pretty comfortably with everything so far, the Seawolves goalkeeper. We're going to see, looks like the first substitution of the afternoon. Looks like Coach Voss wants to change a couple of things around. So it's going to be number 12, Rachel McNutt, that's going to come in. And that's going to be Bethany McDougall, who's leaving, the number 4. No. Subs. Here's Ma now with an opportunity on the right-hand side. Is she able to cut in? Doucette comes across, puts a strong challenge in. Cleared forward. Gauthier plays it forward. Oh, bit of a nudge in the back there by Coleman. And referee O'Regan. Oh, it looks like he's going to his notebook. And the first yellow card of the afternoon to number 20, Hayley Coleman. Seems to have been a comment from the bench, which O'Regan shuts down pretty quickly. Heard him say that the challenge was reckless, which in the laws of the game is indeed a yellow card. So Carissa George is going to play it forward. That's not a bad effort, and that comes off the crossbar. That had Grant Spin beaten. The ball cannoned off the crossbar. So the closest we've come to a goal so far this afternoon. So definitely the closest the Hurricanes, best chance they've had. It was a good free kick, well struck by Carissa George. It was over Spin's head. Another ball comes across, but this time it is over hit, so that is going to be a goal kick. So just looking at the substitution that the Hurricanes made and how that's affected things, it looks like the Hurricanes on 3 at the back. Kate Ramsey has moved over into the right hand of the 3 centre backs, and it looks like McNutt is going to take up a position on the left hand side. Here's an opportunity for Taylor now. Can she get the ball across? But the assistant referee flag Eden on the far side deems that she was indeed offside, so that's going to be a free kick to the Seawolves. Coleman. See if that yellow card affects her effectiveness. She's been one of the dominant players for the Seawolves in this first half. Number 20, played forward by Gauthier, but rather aimlessly, and once the wind gets behind it, then there's no chance for any of the players to catch that up. Here's McNutt with her first touch of the ball. George, who came closest to scoring just a few minutes ago. Chasson, a little bit of a miscontrol that time by the number 14. And she got the last touch, says assistant referee Aziz on this near side. So that will be a throw once again to the Seawolves. Once again, thank you for tuning in on this ACAA women's game this afternoon, the 3rd game of the season for both of these teams. So far the Hurricanes a perfect record with 2 wins out of 2. A tie and a defeat so far for the Seawolves. Here's George. And flag's gone up. Well, no, rather the whistle's gone. I didn't see a flag, so there must have been a foul adjudged by the referee. So it'll be a free kick to the Seawolves. Played back by Heb. McNutt. Coleman's going to get there. As Chason for company goes back. And played for another goal kick. Certainly the wind has favoured the Hurricanes in this first half. Here's Coleman. Good ball to Goodette, who's seen lots of the ball in the midfield. George is over there again for the Hurricanes. Does well. She wins it back. Arguably the Hurricanes' best player so far in this first 35 minutes. The number 5, Carissa George. Sacco. Played forward by Gauthier. Lays it off. Once again, George is there. Back to Gauthier. Is she able to get a shot across? Manages to get the ball out of her feet, but no real power behind it. And once again, Grant Spin is just able to easily gather that. Reminder that we have the men's game as well this afternoon. The so far undefeated Seawolves up against the Hurricanes, who have 1 win and 1 defeat to their resume so far. That's the prospects of a good game on hand. Here's Taylor trying to get the Hurricanes going, but the cross only hits the first defender. She does get it back though. Hebb's on the far side trying to keep her company. Good does well there. Lydia Hebb, the fullback, manages to find Split Gerber, who's going to get it. Does well. Just takes it ahead of Doucette, but Canali is there, but she gives the ball away a little bit. And a few passes just sort of not finding their intended targets right now has meant that the game is still really at the scrappy stage. If we look at it from a critical eye, some good build-up play by both teams, but seems to be the final pass is what seems to be lacking right now for both teams. I'm sure both coaches will be looking to amend that as the second half approaches in about 10 minutes time or so. Here's Ramsey, good challenge by Doucette, but Anderson was on the edge of the area, but no real power behind the shot, and that goes behind for a goal kick. Looks like Josie Split-Gerber's getting a talking to by referee O'Regan. Didn't see exactly what that was for. Good interception by Goodette there. Now she's got some opportunity. She's got players in the middle. If she can find, that's a good ball, and that's just over the head of Jenna Marr. Fine play there by the number 4 for the Seawolves, and just evaded Jenna Marr. Certainly the best things that the Seawolves have done have come down this right-hand side. That's a heavy touch, and that looks like it's going to go behind for a corner. Ball came off Grace Gordon last, so the Hurricanes once again will have an opportunity to put the ball in. It's going to be taken by Taylor on this near side. Headed on by George. It's blocked. Seawolves trying to get something going here on this side. Here's Gordon, the number 15, inside to Marr, but she let it run, but ran straight into the path of Ramsey, who is able to clear. Foul by Sacco, so that's going to be a free kick to the Seawolves as we come up to 40 minutes, 5 minutes till the break. No score yet. Fairly even game, as we've said, not too many goal scoring opportunities. Certainly Carissa George with a great free kick that came right down off the crossbar, the nearest that the Hurricanes have had. Here's Mark, can she get the ball in? She does. It's picked up on the far side by Hebb, but she can't keep it in, so that's going to be a goal kick. There's Canali. Coleman there first. Canali with the header. Good play again by Hope Goodette, who along with Coleman has probably been the most effective player in this first half for the Seawolves. Opportunity here for Emma Kelly to run on, but that's going to go out of play for a goal kick. Played forward. Shields tries to make something of it, but Gordon's able to deal with that. Taylor with the throw. Can she play it in right-footed? Once again, it's going to be another corner kick. And these corners from that far side have been as dangerous as anything that the Hurricanes have been able to put together in this first half. Hayden Chasson once again is going to take that as the sun sort of pokes its head behind a few clouds, certainly the brightest it's been so far this afternoon. Chasson's going to take this left-footed, drives it in. It's a good one. Grace Spin's able to get her hands to it. Coleman's able to complete the clearance, but only as far as Chasson, who drives it in left-footed. Good power behind that, but nobody else was able to get a flick on it. In the end, that went through to Grant Spin. Very assured in the Seawolves goal so far this afternoon. She wouldn't have had too much chance with the free kick from George that hit the crossbar, but other than that, her handling has been very self-assured. Second-year goalkeeper from Nova Scotia. Bit of a missed clearance there, and that's going to be another corner kick to the Hurricanes as we come up to the 44-minute mark. A goal now will certainly, I'm sure, put Coach Voss in a good mood for his half-time team talk. Taylor goes short this time. Sacco gets there first. Back to Taylor, who chips it in. That's a good ball in, a good cross. Coleman with the header. Splitberger not much behind that, but this time she is able to get more of a clearance behind it. Josie Splitgerber. Clearance. Doucette's going to get there first. Once again, good defending. Goes down under the challenge, but ball, says referee. And Canali's there, looks for some options ahead, finds Taylor, flicks it on, Coleman with the header. And a throw to the Hurricanes as we come up to the 45 mark. Didn't see the signal from fourth official Deagle as to how much is extra, maybe a minute, maybe two, but certainly no more than that, I wouldn't have thought. No injuries in this first half, thank goodness. First half that hasn't really caught a light with too many clear-cut chances. Oh, we've got a knock to the nose there by, looks for Emma Kelly, who does wear glasses, but she seems okay. Throw it here to the Hurricanes as they try and get on the scoreboard before the half-time interval. Canali, good challenge again by Hope Goodette. Mars there first, tries to find split Gerber, but good play by Canali. Bit of a missed kick there by Kelly, but it doesn't seem to do any damage, as it will be a throw to the Seawolves. It's Anderson. Goes back to Gordon. She's going to go back to Grant Spin. Certainly it's been the busier of the two goalkeepers, as you would expect, but as we said, her handling's been pretty good in this first half. No real alarms other than that shot that hit the crossbar. And referee O'Regan, after the 1 minute added on, decides to bring the first half to a close. Scoreless here at the Terry Fox Sports Complex in Cornwall. Don't go too far away, folks. We will be back in about 10 minutes for the second half. The score at half time is Holland College Hurricanes 0, St. John Seawolves 0.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks is back, so you'll never fight over dinner again. Get hot and ready slices and sticks for just $7.99, or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks for just $1 more. Work in, work out.
Growth requires flexibility, the boldness to try something new, the wisdom to take care of what you already have, to get to know yourself, to step out and connect, to build something.
One word.
Or like a phrase.
Like trust and connection.
Family type of feel.
You come in and you're like family right away.
It really was, and it kind of sounds corny, but like we're all like really tight. Like today I even took one of my teammates to the dentist today, like just because she needed somebody. Like we're still like very close, and it wasn't like cliquey. Like it was like if we hung out after a game, everybody was there. If we went out to dinner, everybody was there.
With all of the teams here at Holland College, everyone's super close.
It means everything to know like your family and your friends are coming to watch you and like coming to compete, and then having such a close-knit community like Holland College, you make friends and you see people in the community that you're going to see throughout the year. So seeing them come to your games and support you is huge respect. Like there's nothing like it, I think, here.
What would you say your favorite things about being a Holland Hurricane is?
I'd say the community and the friendships that I've made.
It's just great having all the boys together. Anytime we're hanging out together, even bus rides are always a good time.
I think it does feel like family. I mean, whether people are on the bench or whether they're on the court, like they're cheering you on. We really want each other to do well. Like we try to put each other in positions where we'll succeed.
Just everything from
So we welcome back to the Terry Fox Sports Complex, folks, for the second half of this ACAA women's soccer game between the Holland College Hurricanes and the UNB St. John's Seawolves. Goalless in this first half. Game, a few chances, if we're absolutely honest. The closest being a free kick by number 5 Carissa George for the Hurricanes that came back off the crossbar. But apart from that, the defences have been pretty comfortable. Neither goalkeeper overly tested in this first half. So no doubt both coaches, Voss for the Hurricanes and Ward for the Seawolves, trying to instill in their players maybe a little bit more attacking thinking in the second half. We'll see if there's any changes. I do see Jenna Brenton has come on for the Seawolves. I see number 5 Jenna coming onto the field. Maybe you'll have an idea in a minute who it is that Jenna has replaced. But Jenna is in. And for the Hurricanes, it looks like it's business as usual for the team. Looks like Rachel McNutt, who came on as a first half substitute for Holland College, is going to continue. So that looks like it's just the only change so far for both teams. As referee O'Regan gets the second half underway. The Hurricanes kicking in their dark jerseys from left to right. The Seawolves all in white, of course, from right to left. It's turning into a nice afternoon here. Certainly a breeze. The flags are fluttering on that far side, but if it's going to favour anybody, it favoured probably the Hurricanes in that first half. They're able to get the ball forward a little bit more freely. A lot of the times the ball was being held up a little bit by the wind when the Seawolves came forward. We'll see what happens now. And there's a long ball that's played forward, and that's a good ball. The flag there goes up by assistant referee Eden. Looked like Split Gerber may have beaten the offside trap, but in the end she was defeated by the flag, and there's going to be a free kick for offside for the Hurricanes. They'll try and build something from the back. And misplaced pass there by Ramsey. That gives the Seawolves a throw-in. Nice touch there by Split Gerber. Played forward there by Anderson. Just noticed a second change by the Seawolves there. It looks like Scarlett McDonald is into the game as well. Looks like she's going to play up front. I think she's replaced number 2 Jenna Marr. So number 2 Jenna Marr is off, and her forward place has been taken by number 3 Scarlett McDonald, the Rookie of the Year last year for the Seawolves. Shields back to Carissa George, tries to get something going, hits referee O'Regan. Just waiting to see who pick that ball up, and that's going to get played back, I think, as a drop ball to the Hurricanes. Hurricanes try and get something going now on that far side with Canali. Sacco, nice turn again. Nice neat play by number 8 Sacco. She's a nice player to watch, the Hurricanes number 8, when she's on the ball. Always has a little trick or a nice piece of technique to show us. But it's a good header there by Split Gerber, and how's opportunity here for McDonald. She's through, and she has scored for the Seawolves. The beautiful flick on header there by number 16 Split Gerber, and the substitute Scarlett McDonald, who's only been on the field for 3 minutes, has given the Seawolves the lead. It was that ball played forward, and we talked about maybe what the wind was doing. It did catch a little bit of the wind in the first half. Those were the ones that were being held up. It was a nice flick header. McDonald was able to fight off the attention of the Hurricane centre-backs. And now there's a little bit of thinking to do for the Hurricanes as they try and come forward themselves here. Now is an opportunity for McNutt. Gautier's there as well, and it's going to be a corner kick. So the Hurricanes trying to fight back straight away. Just a reminder too, of course, that the Hurricanes have this amazing record. They were almost perfect. I say almost perfect last year. They lost one game, of course, was that game at Nationals, which was on penalty shots. So in regulation, they went through a perfect season last year, and 2 wins so far. So suddenly things are under threat. The corner comes in. It's flicked on. That's going to go back to Canali, who's playing. That's a good ball forward. Is Taylor offside? No, the flag stayed down. She picks it up. Chasson's going to strike this right-footed. She does. And it just goes over the top of the bar. So Hurricanes trying to fight back immediately from that setback. And now suddenly that's going to give the Seawolves some real pep in the second half as they try and keep this lead. A hard-fought lead. Here's Carissa George, who was closest to the scoring for the Hurricanes in the first half. Shields can't control that, and ball's cleared, but it is going to be a throw to the Hurricanes. As I said, going behind is not a position that the Hurricanes are particularly used to. So they're going to have to find a way back into this game. Here's Shields under pressure there by Goodette. And Split Gerber could be a deuce that's going to have to come across and deal with that. McDonald was once again looking for some scraps to feed off. Goodette. That's a good ball there. Now what can Kristen Taylor do? Had a pretty quiet first half there, the number 7, but that's a good pass. Played forward by McNutt. But too far ahead of Chasson. And Grant Spin was able to gather that there. Once again showing good hands, the goalkeeper. Clears right-footed. And a little bit of a misunderstanding again in that central defensive partnership. Here's Split Gerber. What can she do? Gets it across, and once again McDonald's there at the top of the 6-yard box. And this time though the ball didn't quite bounce right for her, and Rutt was able to sort of gather it. But immediately that front two, Split Gerber seems to be playing in a more forward position than she was in the first half. She was playing just a little bit deeper. Now she's gone to play as one of the two out-and-out strikers that the Seawolves have employed so far in this second half, and so far to great effect as they lead 1-0 with that goal by number 3 Scarlett McDonald. 3 minutes into this second half. Nice flick on by Goodette. Good play again, and this time though Split Gerber's pass is a little off direction and the ball goes through to goalkeeper Rutt. Hebb with the throw, throws inside. Anderson battling with Sacco once again. Nice play by the Hurricanes midfielder. Finds George. She goes far wide to Canali. Chasson with Coleman for company. It's a good battle between those two. Chasson tries to send it across. It's well cleared, but she tries to win it back. But it is going to be a throw in on that far side. Certainly Chasson hasn't had the space and time that she was able to find in the game last week against Dalhousie. Done a pretty good job on her so far, the Seawolves back line. Big goal kick to the Seawolves. Nice touch there by Brenton. Touch forward by Hebb. And this time McDonald is offside. Shields. Good pressure again by the Seawolves. Managed to keep in play by Taylor. Here's Gordon to deal with it, and she's just going to put that out for a throw. Flicked on by McNutt. Here's Goodette. Has to go back. Here's Trinity Goodette. Taylor though with the got the foot in. Nice play by Taylor. Played forward, left-footed by by George, and as we've seen most of those this afternoon, no real venom behind the strikes on goal, and plenty of time for goalkeeper Grant Spin just to gather that. Certainly hasn't had too many breaks inside the penalty area, the Hurricanes. Everything that they've had has come from sort of shots that have been outside. Haven't really created any good clear-cut chances inside the 18-yard box. Played forward by Hebb, well intercepted by Ramsey. Here's George again. Now is an opportunity here to chase on the far side. Was she onside? Flag stays down. Once again, Coleman comes across, left foot. That's not a... Well, it didn't look like it was a bad idea, but once again, didn't really wrap her foot around it. And that goes behind for a goal kick. Canali. Gordon with the clearance. Just to remind you that this is the first game of our doubleheader this afternoon. At 3:15 we have the men's game to bring you, of course. The Hurricanes with 1 win and 1 loss so far in their opening 2 games, while the Seawolves have a win and a tie. Certainly the Seawolves have found goal scoring pretty easy so far, 5 goals in their first 2 games. So we'll wait and see how that one plans out. Should be a good one. Hopefully you'll stay with us on the broadcast here at the ACAA TV. Branson plays forward. That's not just too far ahead of Split Gerber. Hurricanes try and build something on the left-hand side. Sarko plays it forward. Headed by Trinity Godet. There's Chasson. Tries to turn, looks for Taylor, but Gordon's going to get there first. And plays it off the... no, it looked like he's played it off the Hurricanes player, but the ball had already gone outside. Chasson, well marked this afternoon. That's not a bad ball. If McNutt can get on the end of this... Almost looked for half a second as if she was going to get there ahead of Grant Spin, but the goalkeeper was able just to come out and gather it before McNutt got on the end of it. Shields goes back. Here's George once again. Hope Godet is there, looking for some options. She's going to go back. Not taking any chances. The number 4 for the Seawolves has certainly been one of their best players this afternoon, and that's another nice pass out to Coleman. That's a good ball. Doucette there has to come across, but it looks like Split Gerber may have got past her. She does. Shows some good strength there, and it's got past Doucette. Now she's got some options. Tries to cut it across. Can she do? Ball's bouncing around. It's half cleared. Ball's played in this time. It was Emma Kelly who had the final chance. But once again, it was the questions being asked there of the Hurricanes' defence. Good play by the number 16, Josie Split Gerber. Showed great strength in getting past Georgia Doucette, who's been pretty strong so far in the back line for the Hurricanes. And once again, they're just a little bit slow at the back, the Hurricanes. Well hustled there, good pressure by the Seawolves, and they've got a throw. Lydia Hebb is going to take that. Split Gerber looks for Anderson. Sarko's able just to ease that out of her path. Canali. Hurricanes trying to inject a little bit more urgency into their play, you feel. McNutt. Doucette. That's going to come out to Kristen Taylor now. She's got a little bit of space to run into, does she? Plays it, tries to swing it round. Grace Gordon, though, is able to just steer that out of play. Good play again there by McDonald. Split Gerber again. Nice combination play between the two strikers. Ramsey comes across. Doucette's there first. Pressure again by Hope Goodette. And again, she wins a throw for her team. Good pressure here by the Seawolves. And you certainly get the impression they're not going to give up this lead easily. They have something to cling on to with that goal within 3 minutes of the second half by substitute Scarlett McDonald. And right now, that's what separates these two teams. And you get the impression they're certainly playing with their tails up right now, the Seawolves. Here's Hope Goodette again. Looks like the Seawolves are going to be making a couple of changes in just a few minutes. I see McKenna McDonald, number 7, down below me. And also number 6, Isabel Milliton. So they could be coming into the game soon. Right now the Seawolves are on the attack again. Bit of a heavy touch by Kelly, which Canali is able to deal with. Coleman clears. That's going to be too hard. That's just going to go out of play. And we're going to see the 2 changes by the Seawolves. Looks like it'll be Lydia Hebb and Emma Kelly who are going to be replaced. 2 wide players for the Seawolves, and number 7 McKenna McDonald is going to come in, as is number 6 Isabel Milliton. So McDonald is going to come and play on this left-hand side of the defence, and it looks like Milliton's going to play in a more advanced role on the far right-hand side. Here's Goodette once again. All over the field, the number 4 has been this afternoon for her team. I think if they were to wear those trackers of how far they run during a game, I imagine Hope Goodette would probably be the leader this afternoon for the Seawolves. She's been all over the field. And she's again with the flick on. McNutt tries to get it under control. Ball's played back. Taylor manages to get a good touch on that past the substitute McDonald. Now the 2 number 7s are battling. Plays it forward. That's a lot to ask though for McNutt. Again, it was just a bit of a more of a hopeful pass for McNutt to try and run onto the end. And not for the first time this afternoon. Grant Spin was quickly off her line and was able to gather without any difficulty. She plays it right-footed down the line. And offside on this near side. And a sub here for the Hurricanes. They're going to make a couple of changes too. It looks like number 9 is coming into the game for the Hurricanes, Shania Kearney, and also number 17, Erica Corriard. So Corriard and Kearney are in. So both teams now trying to ring the changes a little bit. Rachel McNutt has gone off. And it looks like maybe Tamara Goche as well. So Corriard has gone into the midfield. play alongside maybe just slightly advanced of George and Sacco. So both coaches now, as we come up to 65 minutes, 20 minutes gone in this second half. Coach Voss trying to find a way back into this game by changing the personnel. Here's McDonald. Into Branson. Good play there by substitute Kearney. Played forward once again, quickly off her line is goalkeeper Grant Spin. Beautiful play once again by Sacco. Beautiful technique. The one player on both teams that you think has just got that extra little bit of time to create something. Never gives the ball away, the number 8 for the Hurricanes. Split Gerber and Doucette battling once again. Once again it's Sacco. Goes back, played forward by Canali, rather just clipped into the air. Sacco continues her run. What can she do on that left-hand side? Chips it in towards the penalty spot. Good chance there. And Chasson was on the end of it. It was Kearney was on the end of that one. Wasn't able to get the power or the direction. It's put out by Goche. Just confirming, actually, it was Georgia Shields who was replaced in that double substitution by Coach Voss there just 2 or 3 minutes ago. Referee Regan says that'll be a free kick. Just giving Scarlett McDonald a bit of a talking to for walking across the free kick. Not much purchase on it though, and once again, the ball's bouncing around the midfield and is picked up again. Here's Branton, who's been busy since she came on at half-time. Just put a little bit too much on that for McDonald, so that will go behind for a goal kick. As we just passed the halfway mark in this second half. UNBSJ Seawolves lead the Holland College Hurricanes by that 1-0, scored in the 48th minute by number 3, Scarlett McDonald. That's what separates the two teams right now. And at this moment in time, you have to say the Seawolves are looking quite comfortable. We'll have to see if the Hurricanes can conjure something up in this last quarter of the game. We feel they need to get their danger players on the ball a little bit more to create some chances so far. They've been few and far between for the Hurricane strikers. Here's Kearney, who's looking bright since she came on a few minutes ago. That's a good ball in. Chasson's on the end. Here's a chance for Taylor. And it just bobbled in front of her. She didn't really get any power on it. And that's been sort of the story of the afternoon for the Hurricanes. When they've been able to create half a chance, they haven't really been able to get some power or direction on the shots. And in the end, everything has been quite comfortable for goalkeeper Casey Grant Spin. But it was good approach work there. Again, it was number 8 Sacco on the far side who put the ball across. It bounced to Taylor, who you would normally back in those situations to get something on goal, but it just didn't really, again, fall quite kindly for it. That's played forward by Goche. Ball's held up. You see how how windy it is out there. Chasson. It's Canali showing a good pair of heels. What can she do? Can she get in the penalty area? Coleman's come across. Good defending. But it is going to be another corner kick to the Hurricanes. going to take this on the far side. She goes short to Sacco. She gets it back, trying to work a better angle for the cross. Great defending though. I think it may have been Hope Goodette there, who not for the first time this afternoon was Johnny on the spot for the Seawolves, and she certainly got a bit of a forceful cross there. It looks like probably into her chest area maybe. Probably winded, hopefully nothing more serious than that. She's been excellent today, the number 4. Hope Goodette, probably just getting her breath back after that block of the cross. Physio has come on, but he's not getting too involved right now. I think just assessing the situation there from a few feet away. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Gives the opportunity for the Hurricanes to have a little huddle in the middle of the field there to see if they can figure out a way of getting past this Seawolves back line, which has been pretty strong so far today. Hurricanes are at home again tomorrow afternoon, of course, when St. Thomas Tommies are in town. So the Tommies are here tomorrow. Once again, we'll have the broadcast for you on ACAA TV. And Goodette's leaving the field on the far side, rather gingerly, helped off by a couple of teammates. Hopefully, as we say, it's nothing too serious. Just while we got a bit of a break in play there, just to shout out to our production team this afternoon. Behind the controls is Corbin McCauley, and on the camera is Sam Dio. So myself, Nick Murray, we're bringing you the broadcast this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it, especially if you're tuning in from St. John. No doubt you're enjoying the game and the scoreline as it stands right now. Goodette's just getting a little bit of treatment on the far side there. I haven't seen a substitution yet. Oh no, we do. We have had a change. So it looks like Sophie Hunt has come in for Goodette. So Sophie Hunt. So that might be a cruel stroke of luck for the Seawolves as they win a goal kick, because Hope Goodette, as I said before, has been everywhere this afternoon. Arguably their best player. Just taking a seat on the far side. Looks like she's still walking a little bit more freely now as she walks up to the corner flag as the men come out there to get their stretching done before their game. We'll have that for you at 3:15. Here's Branson. Good force out there by number 5, Carissa George. Goodette seems to be moving a lot more freely now as she's going to walk behind the goal on that far side. Dare say, unless she's too injured, we might well see her back in for this final 15 minutes or so. This is Trinity Goodette with the throw. To number 5's battle. Branson goes back. Gordon's going to have to deal with this before Shea Song comes across. The forward manages to get a block in, but that is going to be a throw to the Hurricanes. Forward by Goche. Headed away by Gordon. Back to Goche. Rather knocked in the air. Well done by Kearney, who's had some good touches since she came on. Oh, bit of a misdirected head there by Coleman. Has to be dealt with by Milliton, and that's going to be a throw on the far side. So a little bit of pressure being built up here by the Hurricanes, as you think they need to start doing. Nice turn again by Sacco. Maybe for the first time this afternoon, she doesn't find a Holland College teammate with her pass, and it does allow the Seawolves to try and break. Pass is rather overhit though, and Hurricanes play it forward. George, intercepted by McDonald. Played forward by Gordon. Canali plays it forward. Gordon's there again. She's been very steady there in the back line. The number 15, Grace Gordon. First year centre back from Kelowna, BC. One of the new recruits that we know Coach Ward was very keen on at his pre-season preview there, talking about the recruits that have been brought in. It's going to be a free kick to the Hurricanes. Foul by number 10, Sophie Hunt. What can the Hurricanes do? Can they get some good quality in? Looks like they may be going short. No, it's chipped in, but again, it's nobody really there to put any pressure on the ball, and in the end, it was a simple header for the back line for the Seawolves, and they'll get the throw. How are the Hurricanes going to find a way back in? I think they're going to need a spark of ingenuity from somebody you're thinking right now. Two sets battling on the far side. It's the free kick. Is Sacco. She might be the one to provide that spark. Good defended by McDonald. Battling with Taylor. Played forward by Gauthier. Good play by Kearney. Now what can she do? Oh, ball gets stuck between her feet. She goes down. Brenton's there. Looks to play it forward. Does so. Nice pass. Here's Hunt. Looks for some space. Good pass out to McDonald now. Can she swing the ball in? Has to go short. Good ball to Split Gerber. Good defending by Sacco. Split Gerber goes down. Branson's going to pick this up. It's Carissa George. Taylor can't get it under control, but it's all a bit messy. Who's going to get the ball first? McDonald's trying to battle through. And nobody's really putting their foot on the ball right now, and the ball goes forward. And Rutt is able to bring that out. Hurricanes try and get something going on that far side. Canali into George. Coleman comes across, and that's going to be a throw to the Hurricanes as we come up to almost 12 minutes left. 78 minutes on the clock. Seawolves lead by that 1-0, scored 3 minutes into the second half by number 3, Scarlett McDonald. Once again, they get it. Looks like another free kick on that far side. No, it's just a throw. George turns, plays it forward. Taylor, can she get away here? No, and now's an opportunity. Now this is a great chance. Oh, and the goal was gaping. For the first time this afternoon, Grant Spin had made a misjudgment. She came out. She wasn't going to get there. Suddenly, number 7, Kristen Taylor, had a goal at her mercy, but she was only able to put the ball wide. And you have to wonder, are they going to get any better chances than that this afternoon, the Hurricanes? Great opportunity there. Grant Spin for the first time. Miscalculated. She came out. She was never going to get there, and she was stuck in no man's land. But Taylor couldn't put the ball in the net. But the Hurricanes are still knocking on the door. There's still plenty of time to find a way back into this. Certainly hasn't been a fluent performance by them this afternoon. I'm sure Coach Voss will probably be the first to say that, especially after what happened last weekend when they couldn't stop scoring for fun. They've run into some pretty stubborn opponents this afternoon. The Seawolves came here today looking to get that first win. Not for the first time, they concede a free kick and an opportunity again for the Hurricanes to put the ball into the penalty area. Looks like it's Chasson that's going to take it. You have to think maybe her greatest threat is in the penalty area. Hits it low. Coleman is strong. Sacco, again, tries to do a trick. Wins the throw. Back to Chasson, sends it in, but misdirected, and that will be a goal kick. 10 minutes left in this second half. Are we going to see the Hurricanes somehow find a way back into this? It's Taylor. Gauthier with the throw. Just to find some options. Flicked on by George. Taylor, that's not a bad ball across. Had to be dealt with. And in the end, it is going to be another throw to the Hurricanes. Only the last 10 minutes have had pressure. Most of the players being inside the Seawolves half. And that great chance there. Just a few minutes ago, which Taylor wasn't able to convert. Will they get another opportunity in the remaining 10 minutes? Kearney. Gauthier. Throw to Holland College. Coach Ward below me urging his team to clear their lines. Maybe you can see they might be starting to get a little bit tired. They are having a little bit more difficulty getting the ball away from their own penalty area right now. The wind has died down a little bit as well, so that's not such a great factor. And it's going to be another throw to Holland College. And we are going to see another change. And as we thought, Hope Goodette has recovered from that knock. So she'll be back on for the last 10 minutes. And it's the goal scorer that's going to leave the field. Number 3, Scarlett McDonald. So if it's her goal that stands up as the winner, she'll have a nice trip back to St. John after this. Sure, it'll be a pleasant bus ride for the girls of the Seawolves, but they've still got some defending to do. Good ball by Gauthier over everybody's head. Ball's played back. It's Canali. Can she get some angle for the cross? Decides to go on the outside. Good defending there by Militant. And that's going to be a throw as well to the Seawolves. Canali played forward. Goodette's there. Good ball kept in on the far side. It is by Splicker, but once again she's done very well. She's passed Doucette. Bit of a heavy touch though this time. And Kate Ramsey is able to come across and deal with that. Otherwise it looks like there might be another good goal scoring opportunity, but they're still on the ball. Here's Goodette. Played forward, headed by Doucette. Bit of a knock off there, said, yeah, looked like it was Anderson on our number 17 counterpart there. Corred knocked it to the ground. And another free kick for the Hurricanes, deep in their own half though. They go short, try and build it up from the back. Here's Canali. Chasson wants it, she's going to get it. Coleman comes across again. Those two have been pretty close this afternoon. You have to say the number 20 for St. John has probably won the battles this afternoon. But here's an opportunity. Can Taylor get it under control? Tries to go short. It's intercepted. Played forward by Sacco into the defender. Ball's going to stay in play. Hope Goodette once again is the first one to get there. Sacco goes back. Ramsey hits it first time. That's not a bad ball. And here's an opportunity for Kearney. Good defending by Grace Gordon, but it is going to be another corner kick to the Hurricanes. Are they going to be able to conjure up this equaliser? Good defending again by the number 15 for the Seawolves, Grace Gordon. Like her defensive counterparts, has been very solid this afternoon. Chasson is going to take this corner. Left-footed. Pile of bodies at the near post. That's where it goes. There's an opportunity on the far. It's ball still around. Taylor with the header, and it's gone in! It's poked home, and I think it's Tamara Gauthier who seems to be getting the congratulations from her teammates. They couldn't get the clearance. The ball was played back. It was bouncing around the 6-yard area. And it was Tamara Gauthier, the number 2, who looked to have the final touch. And that pressure that the Hurricanes had been building, they hadn't been creating too many clear chances, but the pressure was there. And in the end, it paid off. A set piece that wasn't fully cleared. And for the first time this afternoon, the stubborn back wall of the Seawolves has been broken. And we are now tied with 5 minutes just under left at a goal apiece. Well, they certainly haven't been at their fluid best today, Holland College. It looks like they're going to get something from the game. They may even get some more now. Here's Taylor with some options. Tries to play it inside. Here's Kearney. Good block by Goodette. Taylor's battling for the ball. Gauthier played forward. This could be trouble. No, well spotted by, well watched by Grant Spin. There's a renewed figure you sense about the Hurricanes now. They look like they're the team that's going to win this game in the remaining minutes. Just seem to be quicker to the ball than the Seawolves. You got the impression they were getting a little bit leggy the last 10 minutes or so. They couldn't deal with the corner. Ball came across and Gauthier was there. Reacted first. Ball forward by Hunt. And Doucette this time comes across before Split Gerber can do more damage. Forward by Ramsey. By Anderson. Goodette to her namesake. Goodette. Branson that is there. Goodette goes back. Forward by Gordon. Red played forward by Gauthier. Split Gerber. Played forward by Anderson, but that's a little bit of a weary pass there to nobody in particular. Hope Goodette, of course, is the one that's going to try and make something of it, but it's cleared. Good play there by Anderson. Good challenge, though, by Carissa George. Here's Sacco. Taylor wants it. It's in some space, and now she's got it. That's a beautiful pass by Sacco. What can she do here, Taylor? Ball comes inside. Oh, just as it seems to have been this afternoon for Taylor. It hasn't really worked out for her this afternoon, and her pass was just a little bit behind. Kearney. Sacco, though, is going to pick it up again. Once again, just a nice simple pass wide. Here's Gauthier. What can she do? Looks short for Taylor. She's intercepted. And John try and build something. Balls are still... No, balls looked like it was still in, but assistant referee Aziz Cheheb on this near side said it had gone out. We're going to get a signal probably in a minute or so by the fourth official. Once again, don't go too far, folks. We will have the men's game for you with 3:15 start. What can the Hurricanes do? That's a bit of a poor pass, though, into the midfield. It's played forward, but that's not going to cause any issues for goalkeeper Rutt. Now we're just waiting for the decision as to how many extra minutes. We did have an injury, so probably a couple of minutes, I would think, at least. Three minutes is the signal. So 3 minutes for either team to conjure a winner. Right now, you'd have to say a tie is probably fair in terms of certainly huffed and puffed the Hurricanes without being at their best, but they've got some defending to do. Split Gerber goes down just as a bit of contact from Doucette. Doesn't seem too much of a hurry to get up. Coach comes across and says something. Have to wait and see what it was. Probably some words of encouragement, maybe, or maybe not. Either way, split Gerber is up, and it's going to be a goal kick. Certainly been an entertaining game, a good game. A bit scrappy in the first half, but the goal by the Seawolves really opened things up in the second half. And the Hurricanes, as I say, were probably without being at their very best today, may well have got a point, but they've got some defending to do still. Seawolves are looking dangerous in the last few minutes. They'll certainly want to go home on that bus with something. Back to St. John. A second goal for the Hurricanes now would be a real downer for them, but they're going to be caught offside as they try to create something themselves. So come in here this afternoon, Coach Ward and the team, if they were offered 1-1 before the game, would have been quite happy to take it. Certainly the performance has been encouraging. They've certainly deserved something from the game. So if you're tuning in from St. John, but they've still got some defending to do. Here's Kearney. Good defending there by Trinity Goodette. Coach O'Regan indicates that there'll be another minute of the 3 left. 1 more minute. Here's Sacco. She can create something, but runs into traffic. Here's Branton. Hope Goodette there does well. But Carissa George, who's been one of the top performers today for Holland College, wins it. Canali, though, can only... she's going to win the throw on the far side. So you think this might well be the final opportunity for the Hurricanes to put something in the penalty area. Here's Carissa George, who came closest in the first half with that shot that hit the crossbar. Played in. Cleared by Gordon. George is battling for that on the far side. So's Anderson. One of the players is down. Looks like once again it's Hope Goodette. May well be just the reaction to that first injury she had there. And you think this might be just related to the first time that she went down. She looks in a little bit of discomfort out there, the number 4. Always a shame when there's an injury right at the end of the game. More than likely, referee O'Regan's whistle will go within the next few seconds anyway. Only a little bit of concern over there. Looks like she's sitting up at least. It looks maybe for the second time this afternoon. Unfortunately, Hope Goodette is going to be led off the field. Pretty much exactly the same position from the first time. She's certainly only taken very, very small steps. Once again, just an opportunity to recognise our production team this afternoon. Corbin McCauley behind the controls, Sam Dio behind the camera, and myself, Nick Murray. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. We certainly enjoy bringing it to you here on ACAA TV. Good day for fall soccer. Been lucky with the weather so far in September. Fingers crossed it will continue. As Goodette leaves the field to a round of applause from spectators on the far side, and back into the game is going to be number 9 Fiona Whalen just for the final few seconds. So Whalen's in. You've got to think there's only going to be one more opportunity for the Hurricanes. Probably a ball into the box if they're able to do so. Chasson's battling with number 6 on the far side, Milliton. Here's the throw. Coleman clears. Chasson with the throw again. Can they create this one final opportunity? Milliton out for another throw. But there goes the final whistle by referee O'Regan. So honours are shared here this afternoon here at the Terry Fox Sports Complex. Goal in the 48th minute by substitute number 3 Scarlett MacDonald gave the Seawolves the lead. Cancelled out late on by number 2 Tamara Gauthier for the Holland College Hurricanes. So honours even here in this ACAA women's soccer game. 100% record for the Hurricanes is lost, but they still remain unbeaten. Seawolves still looking for their first win, but I'm sure they'll be buoyed by the performance this afternoon. Probably a fair result on the balance of play. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. So we'll have the men's game in about 20 minutes, and we leave you for the moment here from Terry Fox Sports Complex with Holland College Hurricanes 1, UNB St. John Seawolves 1.